Hello students, let us quickly take a look at all the topics that have been covered in chapter 4 linear equations in two variables. So the summary section. First, the general form. We have seen that the general form of linear equation in two variables is of the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, where a and b are not equal to 0 and your x and y are variables. So this is variable 1 and y is variable 2. A, b and c are constants. So a will be the coefficient of x, b would be the coefficient of y and c would be a constant term. Now why a and b are not equal to 0? Because if let's say if a was equal to 0, this entire term ax would become 0. Therefore, we would get our answer as by plus c is equal to 0, which would represent a linear equation in one variable. That is why for this general form of linear equation in two variables, we have a and b not equal to 0. Let's take a look at the second point, number of solutions. We learned that there exists infinite number of solutions to linear equation in two variables. For example, if I say x plus y is equal to 8, this is a very simple example that I am giving you. Or let's say I take this as 4, correct? So let's take different values for x and y. If I take x as 0, y will be 4. If I take x as 1, y will be 3. If I take x as 2, y is going to be 2. If I take x as 3, y is going to be 1. If I take x as 4, y would be 0. Okay, this was for the whole numbers. How about integers? If I take x as minus 1, so y will become 5, correct? So minus 1 plus 5 will give me 4. If I take this as minus 2, this will become 6, right? 4 plus 2, 6. So y will become 6. So you can see that this list is endless. Therefore, there exists infinite number of solutions for linear equation in two variables. The graph. First of all, we learned the term linear equation. Equation is derived from the equal to sign, and linear means straight line. Correct? So the graph of linear equation in two variables is always going to be a straight line, and you're going to plot it on your Cartesian plane. So your Cartesian plane is where you have your x and y axis. This is your x axis, this is your y axis, and your line could be in any of the axes. It could be this, it could be this, it could be this, any, right? So this is just, I'm just giving you an overview, so I'm not really marking coordinates, but this is just for your understanding. The graph of linear equation in two variables is going to be a straight line. So equation of x axis and y axis. Let's say I have my graph. So I'm just, this is my x axis, right? This is x dash, this is y, and this is y dash. And I have my coordinates. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, minus 1, minus 2, minus 4. Similarly, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. This is my origin. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So equation of line, equation of my x-axis, just ignore this double line, it's a single line. I have drawn it freehand for understanding, so it's just become too solid. Anyway, so if you see the x-axis, the y coordinate is going to be 0. For example, here my coordinates are going to be 1, 0. Here my coordinates are going to be 2, 0. Similarly, here the coordinates are 3, 0. Correct? Even if you check here, my coordinates are going to be minus 3, 0 for this point, right? So therefore, the equation of x-axis is y is equal to 0 and equation of y-axis is x is equal to 0. Moving on, equation of line parallel to the x-axis and y-axis. So let's say I am drawing this line parallel to my x-axis. This is of the form y is equal to minus 5. Correct? So the value of x can change. The value of x could be minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. But the value of y, if you notice, is the same. So equation of line parallel to my y-axis is going to be of the form x is equal to, parallel to my x-axis is going to be of the form y is equal to a. And equation of line parallel to my y-axis is going to be of the form x is equal to a, where a is a constant. Equation of line passing through the origin. We saw many sums of this format for equations of line passing through the origin. It is always of the form y is equal to mx, where y and x are your variables and m is a constant. So I think in the solved example there was one sum as well as there were two sums in your exercises. I think that was exercise 4.3. Now equation of line passing through the origin, we have done this. Now the final point, every point on the graph of linear equation is a solution of the linear equation, and vice versa, every solution of linear equation is a point on the graph of the linear equation. Let us understand this. Every point in the graph of linear equation. So if I have my linear equation x plus y is equal to 3, correct? So what could be my coordinates for x and y? For x, if I take x as 1, y is going to be 2. If I take x is equal to 2, y is going to be 1. If I take x is equal to 3, y is going to be 0. So all these solutions, the coordinates for this are going to be 1, 2. For this point it is 2, 1, and for this it is going to be 3, 0. Right? So all these coordinates are going to satisfy the equation of my line, and vice versa, if I have my equation of my line and I find different solutions, then they satisfy the equation of my line. So with this we wind up the 4th chapter. Let's continue with the remaining chapters in the forthcoming lectures. Thank you.
Hope this video increased your knowledge. For more such videos and a completely free educational content, log on to www.epathshala.org or visit our ePathshala YouTube channel. We have each and every question solved for maths, physics, chemistry and biology. So subscribe our channel, share with your friends, like our Facebook page and follow our Twitter handle for regular updates and important educational tips, and also win ePathshala goodies. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe this channel and enjoy the freedom of education.